Welcome to top 8 of the Edison April monthly for games every month. I am just calling these anything at this point. And yeah, we're in top 8. Colin's on the top playing fish frogs. Well, it's more like frogfish, but you know, they're ceiling campus there for a reason. And Calvin is playing his Lightsworn fairy deck. Note to self to... I thought the map was square enough, but I guess it's not. It's tilted, but it's fine. Colin is starting off with Swap Frog, sending the Treeborn. That's pretty good already. Just getting set up. Putting the Swap Frog back into hand, protecting it, and make sure there can be some future sends, and then passing turn. For Calvin, he will start off with a Solar Recharge, discarding the brick, drawing 2 cards, and then milling 2. Celestia and something else. Not too sure what the other card was, but we'll see. Oh, Herald of Orange Light, so that's 2 fairies and 2 Lightsworns in graveyard already. Card Trooper going for 3, milling charge, super nimble, and I believe a Lightsworn name. So 3 swarms and 2 fairies. That's Calvin really wants to get into his boss monsters as fast as he can here, in order to make sure he doesn't get Wombo combo. And Colin will take 1900 here for that card trooper. Alright, setting a spell trap and passing. Colin goes. Summoning the Treeborn during the standby phase. Now main phase tribute summoning for Caius. Ooh, that's not bad. Banishing that Card Trooper, preventing any +1 that Calvin could get, but the Card Trooper did get its value already by milling 3 cards, making his graveyard a bit more bigger. Special swap because the Caius was tribute summoned. Alright, I was gonna say, we're most likely waiting for like a Solemn or something just in case, but using the Swap Frog to send a Substitute to graveyard. At this point, you're a bit comfortable, despite this being a deck that uses Coelacanth. I think I would say you're in a comfortable position if you have a Monarch and Treeborn in graveyard already. So, you know, I think this is pretty good for Colin at least, but we'll see if Calvin can mill a bit more and get some of his Lightsworn and Fairy names in graveyard. When Christia just shuts down the whole deck for Colin, no more special summoning, and assuming that Colin is playing a more like combo version, despite using the Caius's. It'll be really hard for Colin to get out of a Christia. Let's see though, Aaron shuffling back that Swap Frog, which in my opinion is more beneficial for Calvin than he thinks, because it disables any kind of salvage play that Colin may have. And in addition, Aaron does mill 3, so that's much value as a card trooper here. Knowing Pot, Raiko, and Paul, so there's at least 3 Lightsworn names in graveyard and 2 fairies. Alright, Colin's turn. The Treeborn revives itself. Ooh. Colin has a lot of options in hand. What option will he take though? Because I saw Murray, he could shuffle back some of his waters if he needs to. And I also see a Substitute too, so you can just normal summon Tribute and then just cycle whole deck. And that makes your Murray agree much better. But we go for the Caius instead, targeting the Aaron, banking it. This not a bad play. It plays around the Honest. Yeah, he did. If there is any Honest. And also getting rid of a Lightsworn name as well. Oh, so there's 4 names in graveyard for Calvin. I did see a Lumina there. Unlucky. Do you want to cast again?
Back in a bit.
Okay. And then attacking for 24. That's a lot of damage. They even need the seal cap yet. But once Colin sees it, it might be lights out. Setting a monster and just passing here. Summon the Treeborn again from Colin. But that set monster is really annoying in my opinion. Oh, we had Fishborg in hand. So, no effect of Swap Frog. We'll just use the Bout instead, banishing the Raikou. Because I also played it in my shitty rogue. Wonder why we summoned the fence deck, but the Fishborg can always come out. Discarding a card from hand in order to special summon itself. But it looks like it, to be honest. We didn't see the seal account yet, but we did see the Fishborg get discarded by the swap, so yeah, we just swing in. So Calvin's in a dire situation. He needs a boss monster now. It's like, yeah, but right now he didn't really see the seal account. Yeah. So he's just playing Kai's beatdown. It's been working though.
It works.
Yeah, he's been recycling his single Kai's with the swap frogs, so it's been getting major value. Yeah, but over here, Calvin just bullish for a wolf. Oh man, my eyesight is bad. So that will allow Calvin to live for a bit longer. And also gets rid of Swamp Frog, preventing the recycling off the Caius. The problem is whether or not Calvin has a follow-up play, because... Oh, there's Garoth. That doesn't really do anything right now, but... Oh, there's an Honest. Yep. I was gonna say, this doesn't really do anything unless there's an Honest. And earlier, Colin did play around Honest because there was an Aaron on field. And instead of banishing the back row, he decided to banish the Aaron instead and just swing. Yeah. Yeah. But Colin's just been getting major value off this Treeborn. It's just been summoned every turn. Let's see what Colin decides to do now, though. Yeah, Owen has a bunch of options right now, so we'll see what he does. As I said last turn, he has both Substitute and Moray, so he can do like Moray first. Yep. Oh, he's discarding the Moray instead to summon the Fishborg. And now he can use this as... He could use it as fodder for the Substitute in hand. Yep, there it is. There's Substitute. Now, contributing the Treeborn first. Don't need to tribute the Fishborg yet, just in case you want to synchro with it. Summoning, yeah. Just recording.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, because yeah, there's just been issues with streaming. So I just just doing bots. But there we go. That's just what I meant. Don't tribute the Fishborg because we just want to synchro. There's Brio. And Calvin's at 800 life points, so if he just dumps the whole hand, it's over.
Unless he has the hand drop.
Yeah. Will Colin do it though?
Well, he will need
because if there's a Herald in hand, this is really bad for Colin. But nope, both cards go back to hand. Yes. Oh, thank you very much.
$3 whatever?
Yes, I will pay you. And Colin just swings. Yeah, so the back row wasn't real, or if it was real,
It tends not
Yeah.
to be with Christie's one.
yeah, it tends not to be like Lightsworn. I do agree, but I know Calvin. I'm not sure if he's still on swords or if he's did some grinding roars as well.
In fact, they're gonna fix it for free.
We'll see. So that is game one to call it.
I'm pretty
All right.
That's how you.
Yeah, so I spent the damn right there.
I know. Very Don't reset the timer. What'd you call it?
DDI?
Do I need it? I need to play them at Krishan. Krishan's already a budget there.
I don't know.
Why do I need to QBR?
Very forward thinking, I guess. Yeah. Overlay pictures on top of each other.
What program is this?
This is OBS.
Yes, they are.
I haven't messed around with it much either.
You watch my butter?
I think someone raised me this. Right, I'm gonna look through it. I have to check. I'm gonna look through it.
What time are the set events gonna start?
Oh, as long we can start on whenever. It's just that I need a head count of who wants to play. We already started one for the keychain.
That
Yeah.
started already?
Yeah,
I don't think I can play.
yeah. What do you want to play for?
No, I'm looking at the league too.
Oh, okay.
It's all good.
Yeah, I have a few cards. So this is a set. This is a set. This is a set.
What was the last one?
It's the secret rares from the tins.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. I'm hitting you. Just giving them a quick time check because they can't see their timer, and our timer is a bit behind that.
Right.
So I don't want to like fool them. Yeah.
I'm happy looking for a lot of
I'll have to make the next one.
bro.
All right. See ya, Joe.
I do have it.
But no side deck. That's a massive little time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did get the separate.
Okay.
Raw dog at all three games.
No problem.
The fun in. Yeah, you're good. We'll put it towards what we got in the mind.
In that case,
Who got you one time?
Oh, I'm calling it. With Kaya's feet down.
I need a third unicorn. I need a third unicorn. Evil shit. Is this guy banned in OCG? No, Fenrir is banned. That's so crazy that he's banned and we just have Fenrir. They're not being played. That's so crazy.
All right, we're going to game two. And Calvin normal summons Delilah, sets a spell trap, and mills 3. Colin on their hand will start with Swap Frog.
I think QBR are very good. I think when you stack them up next to each other, yeah, they get like exponentially. They're like,
Sending the Treeborn again. Will he bounce back or will he just keep it on field? I would still bounce back despite, taking the 1700.
I do like the new yeah, the new pose. Like I can QBR. It's like,
Yep, taking it back, setting a card, and passing. Must be a chainable. Or else that Treeborn will be just,
Because I like how it looks in the it's like
a frog and a hot kettle, I guess. I don't know, I tried something there. Ooh, that is really bad for Colin. No targeting at all. So, no karma cuts, no wind blast, and most notably, no right getting breaks if Colin is on that. Because, yep, and using Delilah to destroy. Destroying the face down, discarding the Book of Moon.
How much is the ticket to get in? $20 to get in like after 2. Yeah, but I don't know. I was just more going to check it out, like, Pokemon. But there was one fan that
Alright, and we did middle Wolf off of the Arcus and Lila, so now that's on the field, adding more pressure onto Colin to hurry up and get something done.
I was looking for the price tag on it. On it for the price tag.
WW, bro. The man of the hour. Not even after.
Three for three.
Man of the hour.
Or, you know, shuffling back two water monsters, I believe, and drawing three. There it is. Oh, and Masker Restrict? Oh, boy. That is... I feel like that's basically open and shut for Colin. Unless he draws another Raigeki Break or MST. You can't use Substitute, can't summon Caius. The only way to get Coelacanth out now is to somehow cheat it, but I don't think there's a way in Edison to cheat it out. It's looking a bit over. Oh, normal summon the Herald. That allows for a synchro play. Yep, use that Lila since it's stuck in defense until the end of this turn. Summoning Urquiza for piercing. That is 2,000 damage. And Urquiza gains a attack boost. Attacking with the Arcus, dropping Boris. You have to drop it here, or else you will die to the wolf. So the wolf will destroy the token, I presume. No reason to keep it out. Keep it up. But that course is a way out. This course can attack over everything on the opponent's field here.
That's the game plan.
Yeah, he gave me.
This.
Ryan, do you have abusive core? Maybe we can do like a three-way trade. Maybe we can do some three-way trade.
Just waiting on the wolf to attack. Gone.
We can do like a three-way trade or something.
And that's it. Draw for turn.
$8.
Summon the Reborn again, but that means you will have to switch this force to attack and swing at the
What are the
Urquiza.
ones you absolutely want?
This Reborn is more of a liability because having this force and attack opens you up to honest plays, but at the same
I
time,
don't really need the engravers.
Calvin has an honest. He's only not this lose anyways.
You're gonna have these like awkward ass ratios in your deck, you know? You're gonna have some nasty ass ratios in your deck.
Summon the swap, activating its effect.
All these are in your deck.
What are we sending here? Just sending another Reborn?
Because I think
That's what Colin's thinking about.
those 45.
That's not a bad idea.
Dang, I should have sold them last week.
If I need.
One of them's on field, so
Sold them last week.
the only thing that would threaten the one in graveyard is the Karma Cut. Or, you know, like getting rid of both at the same time would be Karma Cut.
120. What? We can do 120.
Swap returning itself, attacking to the Urquiza for 300 points of damage. Alright, this score is standing tall and proud. Does Calvin have an honest for this scores? We'll see. Draw per turn. Solar Recharge discarding Jane, drawing 2. So we are looking for it. Discarding Herald and Charge off the top. Oh, there's JD. Just blow up the field and it is game. Alright, game 3 it is. Let's let them get to sighting and I'm going to give them time.
Yo, now that I got my all-time diabolical,
It's going to 3. Soon. Soon.
you're such a cover, bro.
It's going to 3. It's happening. It's coming to 3. I would be happy for micro players. I'll do 120. Otherwise, I can just hold on to $20 like if you ever get like and go just start it too. But they don't anymore. You want to touch it? Yeah, touch it. He has like a whole page. Yeah, that's it. Are you selling it? You're gonna see your brother. I'm gonna try it. No, it's up to you. If you want to catch it. Yeah. Otherwise, I can hold on to them. Alright. Wow. See, I'm gonna catch it. That's what I'm just kidding.
It's been yeah.
All right, looks like we're almost ready.
Wow. So yeah, they
Shuffling up.
They need the oil change and the oil change.
I'm a pro. What? Are you trading? So this is like kind of roughly like $40. You better. We're gonna trade that gravity. You probably 10. Just so you know. Brian, do you need your pen? You want to trade for it? I can.
Yeah. Aim at your first bid.
How much of the serve?
Okay.
You don't need no pen here. Wait, there's a secret, right? 10 months? Yeah. That's what I looked at. I mean, just need otherwise, I can do like 16. I don't know.
Show me a print.
Yeah, I'm gonna do like $4 from now.
Yeah. You're home.
This one's 12, this one's 17. I ain't got shit, bro. You want talents? I got so many talents that fucking.
Me too, motherfucker.
I got so many talents, I don't know what to do with them. Necros for my Necros for my.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the next one.
Yeah.
We're gonna spin ritual beats full power. We're gonna spin full power ritual beats.
Yeah. Now, bro.
I think Ryan's looking up.
Yeah, Sam, I'm heading out. Can I just give you 5 minutes difference?
You didn't pick up the Iono yet, did you?
Yeah, that's what the Kais, the Fortress, and the Lancer were towards, right?
Oh yeah, but you still have the Steel Shogun, that's why. So it's like 10.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, I won the pot.
Okay. There you go.
Thank you. What about my evidence? Can I get that?
Wow, it was just for this. Do you pull out the binder yet? No. Feel free to. It's in the backside.
I'll give you 5 for the Watcher, and I'll give back the Shogun.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, set up.
Yeah, that's fine. So, normal summon Jane, or Colin started with a set Duke Frog, and then Calvin returns back with a normal summon Jane, attacking over the Duke Frog, gaining that extra, it's near the back, gaining the extra 300 off of its continuous effect, now setting a spell trap and passing over to Colin. Who do you want to win, Eli? If you were
Fish player for sure.
for the fish layer for sure. Once if you have to play this person.
Oh, I do?
Once if you I'm not sure.
Okay, yeah, if I do, I want the Lightsworn player to win.
Alright. Pain 8, taking the Jane. Normal summon swap, sending fish forward. And then
Back instead.
yeah, that's fine. Instead of the Shogun, yeah, that's fine. Oh, we special to swap, discarding the fish forward for the swap, and then sending the Treeborn. And now this fish forward goes crazy? Question mark. But you can't synchro off with the James.
Does he have the big fish?
With the other big fish pawn? Maybe, maybe. No normal summons have been done yet, so there could be the big fish.
Did he? Yeah, he brained, right?
Yeah, yeah. Colin's also on Kai.
Yeah, yeah. You were showing me earlier. I thought, yeah.
Yeah, it's not the
I like the Teva build a good bit more.
yeah, not the ultimate time wizard Teva build. But honestly, Tevas are a bit expensive now, so they're like $10, I think, last time I checked. So Kai's is like also another one of those. You know, it does enough. 2400 body. And it matches the card.
Whatever it is.
Yeah, of course.
I'll look at that. Probably buy. As long as it's in the world of like the 20s.
Let's check.
For like months, and they hit it like
Yeah, we're doing a market watch on the recording. There's a ceiling cap, bro. Oh, it's Manny's speed. It was Manny's speed.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, that's much better. And just roll some Luna, mill 3, and we hit a wolf, unfortunately.
just got cold feet, bro. I don't want to pick
Yeah.
I really don't want to pick
It is a
this one though.
optional effect to summon itself, I believe.
No.
No, it's a mandatory.
This is my fault, bro, man. Yuki,
Let me check.
The wolf is mandatory, but there's vanity skin.
Yeah, you still have to activate it, though.
Yeah.
Even if it's mandatory.
Activate it.
Yeah, lowest is like 23, so it's like 20.
But like, I didn't think it would go up like that.
Yeah, but that Vanity's Fiend is off the field now. It was attacked by a Honest, or a Luna boosted by Honest. Now, Collins on the back foot, having to set a monster while thinking about what else to do. Yes. Alright. Yeah, Alex. Yeah, all the other pages are blank. I should add more random bulk in it. Or take out more pages, because as you can see, like only a few of the pages are taken, but the binder is like punched up. Yeah, you play advanced?
Would you be down to throw in this creature swap? I think they're like 50 cents. Or is it, it's up
Oh,
to
that's
them.
secret. Alvin wants it.
Oh, shoot. Never mind. I'm sorry.
That's a speed duel secret. It's like $2.
Yeah, there we go.
I did not pull any platinum creature swaps.
What about this fading? What is that?
Let's check. Don't worry, the game is going kind of slow right now, so we don't need to do too much. Let's check though. I think that Battle Fader is slightly played. You should take it out of the sleeve to make sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Maybe more.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
I'll call it MP. I just need to find it. Oh, attacked into Duke. Well, it is dying. But Colin does get the search. The bow. Please, please. Okay, whatever. I'll just scroll. It's unlim, right?
No, it's first.
Oh, that's crazy. Anyways.
Okay.
No,
More than
I'll do it for like 7, honestly. If you want it.
Would you be willing to do 25 for both?
Sure, yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. Attacking with the Lumina directly. Lands into a Gorz. It's not like Raw Oppression would have stopped that. Tribute the Lumina for a Celestia. Milling 4 for cost. And destroying both the Gorz and its token. Thank you. Alright, Treeborn is resummoned for the nth time this match.
What game is it?
Game 3. Collins down really bad though, 2400, and the Gorz was just cleared. Unifrog was normal summoned. Or is normal summoned, attacking directly. Trying to snipe Blundo's back row. It connects. Let's see what back row hit. The Armacon.
Fish versus
Yeah, Fish vs. Cristia. 21 and fast.
terrible. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just who gets to their boss first.
Yeah. But like he probably. I mean, I guess to be fair, with the business right, he does play like the regular versions of Rangers. The version I played literally. What do you think? Milling, judgment,
Colin's still thinking about. No, it's Calvin's turn. He's thinking about what to do. Granny Roar. Alright, gives Colin another turn.
If he has Coelican, and Calvin doesn't have Warren play, it's pretty big.
That is very big if he doesn't have either. Alright, milling 2. Geralt and Foolish, I believe. Colin's just thinking about what to do before proceeding to his turn. Yep, still thinking. Yeah, because next turn if Colin doesn't really have a way to stall, it is over for him. There is the Fishfork in Grave though. Okay, discarding, activating Fishfork from Grave. Special summoning it. But this only synchros up to a 4 right now. So Colin right now is thinking on whether or not to full commit into something or just to attack directly and get rid of the back row first. It's, I would say it's not oppression because that Fishfork would have been stopped. If it was. Let's see what Colin does though. Will he attack or will he stay? He will synchro or tribute. There's the Coelacanth. Alright. Is there Herald for Calvin? Discard 1 for cost in order to special summon as many fish level 4 or lower. So Colin must summon 3 fish if this does stick onto the field and its effect is not negated. You don't get to choose how many fish you get to summon. But with that 1 tuner on field, I feel like it won't matter too much. Let's see.
Or if he's afraid of counters. Those are things. But you can't do that.
Alright.
Like, it depends.
Calvin left it through. So no Herald of Orange button here. There's 1 fish. What's the second one going to be? The Royal... That's golden flying fish. Which fish is this? The swamp eel. And then the golden fish as well. But just remember that the effects of these monsters are negated. So... golden flying fish will not be able to use its effect to start tributing in order to destroy cards on the field. What I don't like about golden flying fish, despite its pretty good effect, is that it's a light, so you won't be able to use it for the Synchro Fishfork Blaster. Oh, there is Armory Arm. Using the Oystermeister to summon a token. It is 1/1. And then using the Swamp Eel in order to synchro, it uses other fishes to synchro, and there's Colossal. Summon Fishfork, synchro again. Mistworm, return 3. Or just 2. Okay. I think it, yeah, it was... Yeah, just two because only two material were used. Or non-tuners, right? Well, that's why I have the card database. No, it's up to three. Oh, Karma Cut. Ooh. That's not good.
Oh.
Ooh, that is not good at all. I would, at this point, I would hit the Colossal. Just get rid of the recurring float threat, but if Calvin does draw into KD, the game is just over. Because it's really hard to think, right? If you don't get rid of the army arm, this Mistworm becomes huge and does a lot of damage.
And there's one in the grid.
But if you do get rid of the Colossal, if you don't get rid of Colossal, it just floats forever. So it's actually a really hard choice for Calvin. We'll see what he does though. He is the Meister Craftsman after all. So he knows what he's doing.
So you can do it. Yes. Yeah. It's like okay, so you could Oh, it's literally. Yeah. Well, only if it targets. Like not if it targets. Not Titan. Not exactly.
Alright, discard Christia, banishing the armory arm. So the Celestia staying on field. Very interesting that we... No, it makes sense not to return it, because if you return the Celestia, then there's a potential for Calvin to retreat summon it. And we don't want our two secrets getting blown up here.
I think Fish players should play.
Attack you for 25.
Probably.
Call for turn. Oh, there's JD. Pay 1,000. Blow up the whole field. Normal summon the Jane. And just attack for game. And that's it. Oh, nope, wrong one. Calvin's got it and proceeds to top 4. That was a very valiant attempt from Colin there, though. The last minute synchro play, getting rid of all cards on field. Calvin just had the JD, though. Wait, it's not over? Huh? Oh, they just wanted to see what would happen, I think. It's still over. Alright, good games, though. Good games.